Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are exploring one of the most powerful upgrades you can bring to your SOLIDWORKS workflow, AI-driven automation using macros. Are you still modeling manually in 2025? If yes, then you are already behind. Today I will show you how to automate the task you have been doing manually for the years using artificial intelligence. You guys know that the AI is changing everything: design, engineering, and now SolidWorks. In this video, I'm revealing how to integrate AI-powered macros to speed up your workflow, automate modeling, and boost the productivity like never before. Basically, I'm going to use the Copilot AI to get the macros code for the ISO standard hex bolt, basically from M5 to M36. And then I will just paste this code and the SolidWorks will create the standard bolts for me in seconds. So let's jump right into a SolidWorks interface. Now, this is our interface, just normal part modeling environment. And now before starting, let's get into macro. A SolidWorks macro is a small program written using VBA, basically a Visual Basic for Applications, VB.NET or C# that automates the tasks inside the SolidWorks. It allows user to record, customize, or generate the script that perform repetitive modeling, editing, and drawing operations efficiently. Now, it's important to know where exactly the macro is and what option SolidWorks allow us. Now, head to the command search and type macro. You will see several options available like new macro, macro, edit macro, record, and run. A new macro is basically for creating the new macro file where you can type or paste the codes. Then comes the edit macro. Here you can edit the codes according to the needs. Basically, sometimes the code generated by AI doesn't work because of the variation in code generated and the new API of the SolidWorks. So you can edit that using edit macro. And on clicking run macro, you can simply run the macro code. Now, let's move forward and create the new macro file. Click on the new macro button and you are redirected to the folder to create a file. Like here, let's give it a name, xbolt, and click on the save button. After that, you are now in the Microsoft VBA environment. Here you can type or paste the codes. Now, we need the code, so I will simply be using the Copilot AI. So let's head to that and now let's give it a prompt to generate the code. Like, let's say create a SolidWorks macro that generates ISO standard hex bolts. The macro should allow user to input key parameters and additionally include the options to automatically apply the cosmetic threads to the bolt. Yeah, that's it. Now, this is the code that AI has generated. So let's copy it and see if it works. I have added the complete macro code in description. Just click the link and copy it from there. After copying, head back to the VBA environment and press Ctrl A to select all and then Ctrl V to paste the copied code. And here we go. This is our code and let's run it. Now, when you click on the run button, here you can observe we are getting the error that is the template file not found. It is because the part template path generated by AI is not as of my SolidWorks path. So to fix it, head back to the part modeling environment and click on the setting symbol to open the system options. Here, look for the default template option. And now, copy this path that is basically for the part modeling. And now again, head back to the VBA environment and look for the path in the code. and simply replace it with the copied path like this, and that's it. Now click on the run button, and here we go. We have the prompt named ISO bolt generator, and the various sizes are displayed. So here, let's say I want the M10 size. So let's type M10 and press enter. Then let's select the overall bolt length, like let's say I want 50 mm. So let's type 50 and press enter, and that's it. Now you can observe the process, and that's it. We are ready with our bolt with the message that ISO bolt M10 size 50 with variable cosmetic thread is created. Now you can rotate it, and if you're not able to observe the cosmetic threads, then you need to turn on the display of threads, because by default the display of cosmetic thread is turned off by SOLIDWORKS. So simply right click on the annotation and click on the details, and make sure that the shaded cosmetic thread is selected, and click on the OK button, and then simply rebuild it. And here we go. Now the cosmetic thread is visible. This is how you can perform various tasks by pressing a key. Like you can generate the drawing of the parts, create animations, create layouts, create exploded view, and many things. You can automate most of the tasks that you are performing manually that consumes a lot of time. Just one time you need to do all this, and that's it. And after that, whenever you want, like in this case, I have created the hex bolt. So whenever I need a hex bolt, I just press the single key and my hex bolt is ready. If I observe the cosmetic threads, like let's edit it, and here we go. You can observe the diameter is 0.2 less than the overall dia of the bolt. This is because the code we got from the AI. If we look at the code, then you can observe like somewhere around, yeah, somewhere around this one, thread dia. So here you can observe it is 0.0002 less than the overall dia. So you can edit according to your requirement here, and you can get the cosmetic threads according to your requirement. So, and one more thing need to be observed, that in code the values are in meter and it get output in millimeters. Let's head back to the part modeling environment and let's create another bolt and see how it works. So for that, we need to simply create on the run button, and then we will simply double click on this code file that we created, hex bolt, and that's it. Now again, you are prompted to a new part modeling environment with this ISO bolt generator. Like here, I want M36 and the bolt length to be 100, like this, and that's it. Our bolt is created. Our bolt is created. Let's measure it dia. Activate the measure tool and let's click on this surface to measure the dia that is perfect to 36 mm. And now if we look for the overall length, like from this face to this one, that is 100 mm as we entered. And now you can enable the cosmetic threads like here and then rebuild to get it like this. Now you might be wondering, we need to click on the run button every single time, and then we need to select the code, and we need to do this process every single time when we are going to create a bolt? So my answer to that is no. We can create a shortcut. Like here, I'm going to create a keyboard shortcut for that, for basically running the code. So for that, first of all, click on the arrow beside this setting symbol and click on the customize option. Here, switch to the keyboard tab, and then from the category, choose macros and make sure all commands is select, like here. And now click on this three dot button. A pop-up named customize macro button appears. Here, just click on this three dots and then select the macro file that we created. Now you can choose the image to that, but let's leave it and click on the OK button. Now you can observe another command is created where you can observe the path of your file and you can add the shortcut. Like here, I'm going to use Control D. Now you can observe that Control D is assigned to some other tasks. So let's leave it and do Control M or maybe Control H. That will be more suitable for the hex bolts. So Control H, and that's it. Click on the OK button and we have created the shortcut. Now, if I close the code, like here I saved it and then close it. And now whenever I press the Control H, like here, and now you can observe the pop-up appears, ISO bolt generator. You can select the size according to your requirement, and that's it. This is how you can automate most of your workflow using AI. You need to do all these process one single time, and whenever you want to use them, just press one single key in your keyboard and the part is ready for you. So this was all about how AI is used in SolidWorks. Hope you liked this video and see you again with another amazing topic, SolidWorks.